This is an English lesson for the third grade of secondary school. Today's topic is describing a person. My name is Jelena Kovačević and I will be your teacher today. Dear students, at the end of today's lesson, you will be asked to write a description of a person. In order to achieve this goal, you will be provided with an abundance of words and expressions, which you will practice through certain tasks and games. For today's lesson, you will need a device with internet access, your notebook and a pencil or a pen, and also be mindful that you can pause or stop this video at any time to do the tasks or think about your answers. I will mark the time when you are required to pause or stop the video in order to complete the task by displaying this red sign. We will start with a dialogue between two students who are talking about their teachers. Pause this video and type in the bit.ly link or scan the QR code to enter the worksheet. Listen to the dialogue and try to match the teachers' names with their photographs by dragging and dropping the names in the correct boxes underneath the pictures. I'm sure you scored 10 out of 10. Well done. When we want to describe a person's physical features or his or her appearance, we can do so by talking about his or her hair, face, eyes, nose, lips, height, build, age, or by describing some other striking features. Hair can be described in terms of color, type, length, hairstyle. Face can be described generally through its shape or bone structure. When you want to describe a person's eyes, you can mention their color, size, and shape. Nose and lips can be described with regard to their size or shape, and so on. Pause the video now and try to complete the chart with the given expressions. If you're struggling with some of the words, let me give you a hand. Squinting means looking at something or someone with your eyes partly closed in order to see more clearly or as a reaction to strong light. Toddler is a child approximately 1 to 3 years old. Auburn means reddish brown. Pudgy is short and plump. Pouty means pushed forwards as if to kiss someone. Chiseled, having a strong, clear bone structure. Hooked, curved like a hook. Freckles, small patches of brown color on the skin. Now, I am sure you completed this task with no struggle whatsoever. Can you expand this chart and add a word or two in each category? Let's try to complete these sentences by using some of the words from the table. Pause the video and fill in the gaps. Let's check the answers now. My younger sister is quite tall and slim. She has long auburn, wavy hair. She has faint wrinkles in the corner of her big, round green eyes. She has freckles on her small nose and dimples on her cheeks when she smiles. I wish she smiled more often because she is prettier that way. Here is another physical description. Pause the video and try to complete this short text. Let's read your answers and check your guesses now. My cousin is in his early 20s. He is well built and muscular because he goes to the gym a lot. He's got brown squinting eyes and thin lips. He smiles a lot. Here are some more words to describe a person's general appearance. Can you match the opposites? Pause the video and type in the link or scan the QR code and do the task. Personality or character traits can be described with adjectives such as these ones. Now try to divide them into two groups, adjectives that describe positive character traits and the ones which depict negative characteristics. Pause the video, type in the link or scan the QR code and do the task. I'm sure you got the same result. Loyal, witty, trustworthy, compassionate, sensible, generous, amiable and cautious are positive characteristics, where bossy, mischievous, greedy, stubborn, obnoxious, vicious and conceited are negative personality traits. Here are sentences which describe people's behavior or character. Can you understand the meaning of the highlighted words from the context? Tom and Ben are very cautious when they cross the street. They are afraid of being hit by passing cars. My aunt is a vindictive woman who once burned all my uncle's clothes because he had lied to her. She had an amiable personality, always ready with a kind word and a smile. His obnoxious habit of biting his fingernails bothers a lot of people. They criticize the ostentatious lifestyle of their leaders. The old professor was greatly loved and esteemed. Don't be so inquisitive. It's none of your business. You've already organized these adjectives into positive and negative columns. Now pause the video and think about their meanings. My father was a deeply compassionate man. The cagey fox could not be easily trapped by the farmer. Don't be so uppity, you don't think we're good enough for you. Think about the meanings of the highlighted words. Now type in your search engine the given bit.ly link or scan the QR code with the camera on your smartphone and do the quiz in which you will match the previously mentioned adjectives with their definitions. Pause the video now and do the quiz. And let's check the correct answers now. Uppity means thinking you are more important than you really are. Compassionate, feeling or showing sympathy and concern for others. Esteemed is someone who is held in great respect or admired. Obnoxious, very unpleasant or rude. Inquisitive, wanting to discover and know a lot about people and things. Ostentatious, too obviously showing your money or possessions in an attempt to make other people admire you. Amiable, pleasant or friendly. Vindictive, having or showing a wish to harm someone because you think that they harmed you. Vicious means showing an intention or wish to hurt someone or something very badly. And cagey, not wanting to say plainly what you think or intend to do. Well done. If you're into games, here is another one for you. Choose the matching exercise and form compound adjectives, that is, adjectives which consist of two words and are hyphenated. Some examples are short-tempered, middle-aged, and open-minded. Pause the video and play the game. Idioms are an important part of everyday English. As they don't always make sense literally, you'll need to familiarize yourselves with the meaning and usage of each idiom. That may seem like a lot of work, but learning idioms is actually fun. Take a look at these ones, for example. Do you understand what they mean? Type in the bit.ly link or scan the QR code to read a page with idioms used for describing character and personality. After you have read the definitions and the examples, copy these idioms into your notebook and try to match each of them with its definition. And let's check your answers now. A dark horse is a person who has greater abilities than he shows. A rolling stone, a person who moves or changes jobs. Wet blanket, a person who ruins other people's fun by being pessimistic. Smart cookie is considered very clever. Party animal likes to attend parties often. A lone wolf is a person who prefers his own company rather than socializing. If you complain a lot, you are a moaning Minnie. Big mouth, person who isn't able to keep a secret. Rough diamond, a person who seems impolite but who has a kind heart and a good character. And an early bird is a person who wakes up before the usual time. Let us now practice using these idioms in the sentences. Pause the video and try to complete the sentences. And here are the answers. She is no party animal and likes reading and listening to classical music. My brother was a rolling stone until he met his wife. My mum is the early bird in our family. She gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Katie is such a smart cookie. She can make any project a success. I didn't know Nick could play the guitar so well. He's a real dark horse. Mike may be a rough diamond, but he is kind and always willing to help. Which idioms would you use to describe yourselves or someone you know? And we have come to the last one of your tasks in this lesson. Choose one of the photographs and describe the person in as much detail as possible. All the information which is not visible can be made up. Don't forget to include the descriptions of their physical appearance as well as their personal qualities. Use at least one idiom to describe the person of your choice. You may include some other features such as their hobbies or interests, achievements, or habits. Then send your description to your teacher. When you're back in the classroom, you can compare how many different personalities and hobbies Sarah and Robert have. And it's time to assess your work. Have you written a description of the person from the photograph? Have you described both his or her appearance and character? Have you used at least one idiom? And have you sent your writing to your teacher? And before you leave, don't forget to complete the exit ticket. Choose the emoji or more of them that reflects how you got on in today's lesson. Provide your reasons why. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson and learned something new. Until next time, goodbye.